Hey guys, Matt Allen, Tim Little, welcome back to Tactical Bassin. We're doing another buyer's guide for you here today. It's early December in California, it's freezing cold. But seriously, I don't even feel bad about it because I just got back from Tennessee and I was wearing a t-shirt and flip-flops out there too. So it's not like it's just us. If you happen to be in one of the parts of the country that really is cold, you're definitely the one that's losing right now. It's incredible how warm it is so far this winter, but I'd imagine a month or two from now we're gonna pay for it. So try to ignore that we're dressed like it's the middle of summer here in December, but let's jump in and we're gonna talk about Squarebills as this family of otters swims right past us.
Yeah, if we die from this family of otters attacking us, you guys know who to call.
We're gonna talk about a variety of Squarebills. Baits that have different actions, that work for different things, but we're gonna keep it pretty simple. I mean, we could go in depth. If you remember the lipless video last month where we just dug in and went deeper and deeper and deeper, we could do that again with Squarebills, but for this video, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna show you some tried and true, proven Squarebills that if you wanna scoop up a couple baits to try this holiday season, scoop these up. They're proven fish catchers. First one.
I'm gonna go with, I don't mean to cut you off.
You're good.
I'm gonna go with the Strike King, the 1.5. This is a bait that should be in everybody's tackle box. Comes in tons of colors. It's a start with this one. This is a great Squarebill.
Right.
Great action. Somewhere. Yeah, start somewhere. You know, start with this. Great colors, great action, fairly inexpensive. That's the Strike King 1.5.
I'm gonna go speed trap. I'm gonna go old school. A bait that hasn't changed much in the last 20 plus years. That is a bait, loud rattle, tight wobble. It's a bait that just catches fish. You know, out here in California, we throw it the most on the California Delta. It slays fish down there on the river, but it works everywhere. Really loud rattle, makes a ton of sound, ton of vibration, gets bit everywhere, and very inexpensive. I know the last time we brought this bait up, judging by the comments, there were people all over this country that didn't want their friends finding out about the speed trap. But seriously, it works, and it's worth adding to your arsenal.
Oh shoot! The next one I'm gonna go with the Lucky Crafts. You know, there's a couple different Squarebills that I like throwing in there. There's the BDS series, the 3s, the 4s. There's the RTO series, the 1.5s. We'll link, just like in every video, we'll link down below in the video description. We'll link to all these. But the RTO series and the BDS series are two series Squarebills that I love throwing. Some have rattles, some don't, but dives 3 to 4 feet, 4 to 5 feet, depending on what line you're throwing. Great action, real wide wobble. This is going to be your summer, fall type of a bait to throw. Real aggressive thump. But that is, you know, good hooks, good split rings. You don't necessarily need to upgrade. But yeah, that's the Lucky Craft. That's the BDS series, the RTO series. And they also have some that are on sale. You guys have heard us talk to you about them before.
Yeah, the RTOs.
Yeah, they're discounted right now on clearance, so you could load up on those like we did. Packages full, because they work. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you've heard us talk about it in other videos. For some reason, companies seem to discontinue baits that work.
Right.
And
guys don't tell the truth about their baits until they start getting discontinued, and then they don't know why their baits got discontinued.
Yeah, no one wants to talk about a bait that's working, so it stays on the peg, and then companies realize, well, that bait's not selling. Let's go ahead and discontinue it, and they're like, what? That's my favorite.
And then they sell out instantly because everyone buys 40 to stock up.
And then you can find them on eBay for 10 times the price.
Right. Next one I'm going to talk about is the River to Sea Biggie. That's probably my most universal crankbait. That's the one, just like that Strike King 1.5. If I just want to get on a Squarebill bite or see if there is a Squarebill bite, that's the bait I pick up. Similar in size to a 1.5, different colors, loud rattle, but it's a deeper rattle than, say, a speed trap. And it just gets bit extremely well. I carry it in 3 or 4 colors. I don't get complicated. And it flat catches fish and tells me whether or not there's a bite, and then I can fine tune from there.
Yeah, I think that about wraps up my stuff. I will touch on something that Matt just said. He doesn't go out and buy a bunch of colors. You know, keep it simple, guys. Get a couple, you know, get a craw pattern, get a shad pattern, get a bluegill pattern or crappie pattern. You know, get 3 or 4 different colors. Get a couple with knockers, get a couple silent, and play around with, on your fishery and see what your fish want.
Yeah. I'm going to give you 3 more. Because, you know, I'm going to complicate a video that's not supposed to be complicated, right? we're gonna complicate it. No, seriously, a couple more baits that I just really enjoy throwing. If you want to branch out, again, it's that holiday time of year. So if you're buying for you, if you're buying for a loved one, if you want to branch out and get them some baits that maybe they haven't thrown before, but do work extremely well, these are fun baits. The Jackal Aska, specifically in the 70 size, so really wide wobbling bait, and it comes in really good colors. I've been able to use that. That's a bait that I followed up to that biggie. I found a bite with a biggie and then went to an Aska, and on that particular day caught some really big fish on that Aska. It's just a bait that's a little bit different. Really wide wobble,
Quiet.
dead silent.
Yeah.
Dead silent. That's a fun one if you want to try a new bait.
My Squarebill video, I'll link to it up here, but I did a whole in-depth Squarebill video, and for me, it seems to me I catch bigger fish on the silent baits versus the knocking baits.
Yeah. Spro Little John, that early season, cold water, it's a really unique bait. It's got a weight transfer in it. It's got a knocker in it, but it doesn't really make any sound. It's a very, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a rubber ball that's in there. So there's a touch of sound, but it's like this deep just bump, 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 bump. It doesn't knock. It's not loud at all. You probably can't even hear it at all. But that one in cold water, it's a flat-sided Squarebill. And it's not even a true Squarebill. It's a rounded lip, but it's a Squarebill. Fish is in that same category. Flat-sided, a lot of body roll. It's a unique bait that gets bit really well when others don't. And then the last one I'm going to talk about is that Megabass S-Crank. All I'm going to say about it is that it's unique. The action is unique, the profile is unique, it's taller, it's bigger. Again, it's holidays. If you want to try a different bait, if you want to buy a higher end bait and just try something different, that S-Crank is a bait where you're not wasting your money. It's a fun bait to fish with.
Yep. Yeah, some of these, just like all these buyer's guide videos, some of these baits are high, 3 times, 4 times the price. But just like a lot of things, you do get what you pay for. You get the better hooks, you get the better split rings and actions, better paint jobs and stuff. So we've listed everything from inexpensive all the way up to 15, 20 bucks. But
right.
You guys, these are the videos that you guys requested down below in the video description. Previous videos, you guys wanted a Squarebill video. So if you guys have any other buyer's guide videos that you guys need help with, leave a comment down below and we'll try and shoot those. But hope this video helps, guys. Remember, you can share it with your loved ones and make it easy for them to shop for you on Christmas, guys. If you guys like the video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, guys.